Splatoon. My most favorite video game franchise of all time. Okay, it's specifically because of two certain Inkling girls I think you know, the Squid Sisters, Marie and Callie. But in all seriousness, Inklings are just a couple characters who enjoy playing games such as Turf Wars, etc., and they just like splatting each other with ink. However, other times, such as with the Octolings when they are brainwashed, things get more chaotic than lifestyle. Heck, they're even brainwashed to steal electricity to power themselves up. But who splats up the most friendship, and who inks himself up to villainy? This is my very first good to evil list, specifically of Splatoon characters, good to evil. Without further ado, let's get started. If you've seen other good to evil lists, you may know where this is going. We start out from the most pure character to the most vile, and the gold medal of good goes to the previously mentioned Squid Sisters, Callie and Marie. Okay, I know what you're thinking. They clearly argue a lot, but what can you expect from family? I'm sure you should say Agent A should get the gold medal of good, consider she's the one who saved the whole world from Commander Tartar. Technically that was Pearl. But despite how much they argued, they still love each other and had no hard feelings over the results of their final Splatfest. Marie was even worried about her cousin in Splatoon 2, as she may have gone lost. When she figured out the Octarians brainwashed her, she acted quickly and shot the Hypnoshades off of her to free her, and bring her back to her senses. And let's not forget that they used music to distract DJ Octavio twice. Doing so even freed the Octolings from DJ Octavio's control. And they're shown to return for Splatoon 3 as well. Marie even likes Agent 4. Callie even apologizes to Agent 4 for what she did when she was brainwashed. No matter how much they quarrel, it doesn't stop me from giving them the gold medal of good. They truly know how to stay fresh. From the first numbered agents to the last, the silver medal of good goes to Agent 8. When Agent 8 first wakes up, she suffers amnesia and doesn't get her memory back until near the end of the game. She agreed to help Captain Cuttlefish find a way home with her, but nearly kicked the bucket due to a telephone manipulating them, only to be freed by Agent 3, who we'll get to later. She follows Marina's orders to ink up the nil statue before it finishes charging up. I think it's agreeable that Agent 8 is the most innocent Octoling. The bronze medal of good goes to the recently mentioned Agent 3. Agent 3 fights seriously, from stopping the Octarians, from saving her leader from a crazy telephone, only to be brainwashed by it later on, and acting as... hang on a sec. Sorry about that. As I was saying, acting as the new Squid Peak leader. Agent 3 has been through a lot, and will keep fighting to keep the world safe. Keeping up the agents of Squid Peak Splatoon, next is Agent 4. Agent 4 basically does the same thing Agent 3 does, stop the Octarians from the Inklings, and that's about all I can say, so next. Don't get cooked, stay off the hook. Just like the Squid Sisters in the first game, they host Inkopolis News, and they also sometimes argue despite their friendship. Before Marina's debut appearance, she created the Flutters to help the Octarians stop Agent 3. When Pearl was a kid, she was shown to have destroyed a giant radio while performing for a singing concert, which the Squid Sisters won. But I'm just gonna let bygones be bygones, despite how Pearl talks to Captain Cuttlefish despite being elderly. Marina does try to break Agent 3 and Cuttlefish out of Tartar's blender, and only Marina knew how to stop Tartar's giant statue from destroying Inkopolis. At first, Pearl lacked confidence on using her giant roar, but she knew what she had to do and warmed up for 3 minutes, and let out a giant... saving Inkopolis! From one Agent 3 to another, next we have the new Agent 3 along with Little Buddy. All we know about them is they're the new protagonists of Splatoon 3, and we most likely won't see any more of them until the game releases, so let's move on. To Captain Cuttlefish. Formerly the leader of Squid Peak Splatoon, he keeps the world safe from the Octarian menace, despite being so cowardly at first. He even gets captured later on by the Octarians. and even orders Agent 3 to attack Agent 8 on surface before they plunged underground. But all that aside, he's trying to keep the world safe, as he did so before the events of the first Splatoon where he won against the Octarians. On to Sheldon, a weapons salesman in the first game, and while still a salesman, Marie's assistant alongside Agent 4 in the second game. We'll likely see more of him when Splatoon 3 releases. And now we move on to the Judge of Battles, Judd. He ranks this low due to sleeping on the job sometimes. But he still makes sure turf wars and other events are played fair. Along with another cat, Lil Judd. But Lil Judd is pretty jealous of regular Judd, so let's not get into it for a bit.